Hello viewers, this is Linia. Welcome back to my playthrough of Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. And here we are returning to Hamelin after getting the 3 magic stones for Mornstar. Now we've got to figure out why the stones won't fit in the wand. So let's travel quickly to the main street area, and then go to the palace. And back in the palace, we'll go to Prince Marcassin's room. And he seems to have gotten dressed. Guess what, your princeliness? We got all them stones. You have Mornstar's magic stones, so you recovered the map from Kublai? That's right, your highness. Well, actually, he kinda gave it to us. Kublai helped you, the sky pirate? He's not a bad sort once you get to know him. He took us under his wing even gave us a dragon to fly about on. Tidy, eh? He gave you a dragon? Can this be true? It's true, your highness. Tengri helped us find the 3 magic stones. We couldn't have done it without him. The problem now is how to stick those stones back into Mornstar, and I won't lie to you, we don't have the foggiest. We were kinda hoping you might be able to help us, your highness. Please give the wand and the stones to me. I wish to examine them. This is rather a tricky one. Ooh, don't tell me you can't help us either. The stones are just too big, aren't they? Well, if it were a mere matter of unifying the sizes of the wand and the stones, my powers would more than suffice. But I'm afraid it is not only their dimensions that are out of alignment. There is another problem, one that I lack the ability to resolve. Hang on a minute. Are you telling us it ain't just the wonky sizes we have to worry about? It's never flipping easy, is it? I think I've got it. Just think for a moment. When exactly did we get hold of Mornstar? It was when we were sent back to the past, which means, the problem may stem from attempting to join the Mornstar of 15 years past with the stones you obtained here in the present. As long as there is this time difference, so to speak, it may not be possible to unite them. So we need to find Mornstar here in the present. If only it were that simple. I had my men search for it, but it seems it has been destroyed. Not a trace of it remains in our time. Hold on, we brought it with us from the past, so surely it makes sense that it doesn't exist in the present as well. Oh yeah. Wait, what? Hold on, hold on. This is all getting a bit too flipping complicated for me. There may be one who can help you. I speak of Khulan. Of the four sages, her magical powers were the most formidable. So, if we can find the great sage Khulan, she can help us with Mornstar. We're talking about Khulan, Queen of the Heavens, right? She ruled a city in the clouds called Xanadu, but that place was destroyed, yes. Oh dear. Jeepers, her city was destroyed? Can it really be 5 years ago? Yes, it must be. 5 years ago, news reached us that Shadar had attacked the celestial citadel of Xanadu. This is not good. By the time we mustered out forces, it was too late. When Hamelin's airborne divisions arrived, Xanadu had been wiped from the map. I am afraid I do not know what became of its queen and her subjects, but perhaps, if you are lucky... Bah, fat chance. It sounds like Shadar dealt with them just like he dealt with your predecessor. Swain, please. In any case, it is not within my power to help you. For that I can only apologize. Don't worry, Your Majesty. There must be another way. Well, if we can't find Khulan, I guess we'll have to try another great sage. Another? Well, Alicia is no longer with us, which leaves only Rashad. Yes, my father is sure to know something. Your father? Ah, now I see where you get your wisdom. Yes, Rashad may well be able to help you. Haha, thank you, Your Majesty. Humph, we're not going to find anything out by hanging around here swapping compliments. Let's be off, shall we? Sure, let's go find somebody who can help us. They're out there somewhere, I just know they are. Well, that was a bust, so let's warp back to the palace entrance and see what else we can do. Gosh, look at her. Look at whom? Ooh, a ghostly lady. That's not the type of armor you find round these parts. There's no snout for starters. There sure is something strange about her. Hold on, could she be... What is it, Swain? Is she a friend of yours? Heh, yeah, we go way back, but seriously, it's that armor she's wearing. It's what they wore in Xanadu. Oh, is that so? You what? But I thought Xanadu was destroyed. So she's a survivor, is she? There's lucky. Come on, Ollie boy. Let's find out what our girl's got to say for herself. Yes, let's. Let's talk to her with Spirit Medium. Can it be? Can you see me? Of course we can. Why wouldn't we be able to? Maybe because she's a ghost swine. Oh, this is marvelous. And you can hear me too? Sure we can hear you, but if we're using spirit medium to speak to you, it must mean... You are correct. I lost my life some time ago, and you are the first to notice my presence. Well, we weren't going to miss you in that get-up, were we? So you came from Xanadu, did you? Indeed. The celestial kingdom of Xanadu was my home. I was charged with protecting our queen. But Shadar destroyed Xanadu, didn't he? So I guess you, No, I did not fall in battle. I was slain by a comrade, a fellow citizen of Xanadu. Oh, really? Huh? What do you mean? What you said was correct. Shadar did indeed lay waste to my home. The fiend made his way into the inner sanctum of the palace unnoticed by anyone. Our magic had no effect on him. Even the mighty sorcery of Queen Khulan was useless. Khulan, but we heard she had the most powerful magic of all the great sages. Nonetheless, it was of no use. She was powerless, too, against him. But Shadar did not take our lives. No, he robbed us of something else. He stole our hearts. He took the hearts of all who dwelled in our city. That cannot be good. He stole all of your hearts? Indeed, and without hearts to call our own, we lacked emotion. We lacked reason. And that is how it came to pass that... You've said enough. We can imagine what happened then, believe me. Shadar will pay for this. What happened that day I will never forget. Its horror is forever etched in my memory. That's so horrible, to be killed by one of your own people. I'm so sorry. Do not pity me. My people still have hope. Hope? What do you mean? Queen Khulan, the Queen of the Heavens, she lives still. Huh? She does, but we thought that... Now that I dwell in the spirit realm, I can feel her presence. I can sense my queen's power. For years I have searched for her without cease, but she is not to be found in this kingdom. I sense her presence somewhere to the north of here, but I sense something else too, an evil so terrible I fear to approach it. North of here? Do you mean the Tombstone Trail? Maybe. Time was there were other kingdoms on this continent. Now there's only Hamelin and the odd town or two. But if she's out there, we have to find her. We've got Tangri. If the Queen of the Heavens is somewhere around here, we're sure to find her. Do you mean it? Do you really mean to search for her? You have my eternal gratitude. Don't worry, ma'am. We won't let Shadar get away with what he's done. And besides, we have our own scores to settle with the fiendish scoundrel. Oh, stop trying to impress her by sounding all heroic. What he means to say is, leave it to us. I thank you most humbly. I am deeply grateful. Ah, I almost forgot. Should you find Queen Khulan or any other survivor from Xanadu, would you give them this? It was damaged by the fire that swept through our realm, but it is the only remaining proof that my city, and indeed myself, ever existed. Sure, leave it to us. And we have obtained the Wings of Xanadu. That's enough chit-chat for now. It's time to scour Autumnia and see if we can't find Queen Khulan. So, let's go do that. Let's see if anything interesting has spawned here. Go raid a few treasures on our way out. A pittance of 30 guilders. A sour sundae. Chart chest certainly doesn't last long, does it? Ah, here it is. 45 more guilders. Let's go visit William Abel, shall we? Ah, it's been quite a while since I had the pleasure. Just look at this place. I bet you're raking it in, ain't you? Haha, well, I do my best. Now I've heard an interesting rumor. You have? It seems a gang got dressed up in grunt armor of various sizes and sneaked into the palace. 4 of them there were, counting the little one, or so they tell me. Really? Haha, word travels fast, doesn't it? And there's more. I heard that these intruders helped out the prince. Turns out he hadn't been feeling himself for some time. Flipping heck, is there anything he doesn't know? Well, when you came sniffing around for armor, I had a fair idea of what you were up to. I wasn't born yesterday, you know. Look, man, we're sorry if we caused you any trouble, but it all turned out for the best, didn't it? Indeed it did, and I'm actually grateful to you. Oh, is that so? Why is that, sir? I've got 2 children, you see, a boy and a girl, and my daughter Grace. Well, she's never been in the best of health. Her brother Hogarth is one of the palace guards. Since the prince went strange in the head, he hasn't been allowed any leave to visit us. But with Prince Marcassin back to his old self, my son will surely be able to see us. You should have seen my daughter smile when she heard the news. Over the moon she was. There's no medicine like time spent with the ones you love. Family is so important. It sure is. So it turns out that you've really done me a favor. Now I don't like being in any man's debt, so I'm going to reward you, and this time I'll do better than rusty old armor. I can tell from what you're wearing that you're a wizard, and it just so happens that I've got something every wizard wants. Yes, we get a new tale of wonder, the flying machine. So, let's get out of Hamelin now. First we'll stop at the inn. The Cat's Cradle. And I will go into the Wizard's Companion and show off the new tale of wonder. The 10th tale, the flying machine. Again, I'll let you read it for yourselves. I wonder just what impact this flying machine had on the world. So that's the end of the 10th tale, The Flying Machine. So let us stay here at the cat's cradle. Let her rape our gilder supply for the night. And in the next episode, we're going to go in search of the survivors of Xanadu. This is Herotlinia. I would like to thank you for watching, and I will see you again next time.